Grabie dual tone markers, and they have brush tips, quick drying, water-based ink, non-toxic, and UV resistant. And they work on multiple surfaces. It says glass, ceramic, porcelain, wood, rubber, metal, fabric, stone, paper, and more. So I thought these were a pretty good price, and they're dual tipped. And I thought when they said dual tip that they would be a brush tip and a thin tip, but they're both ends are brush tips, but they're different colors. So those are both pink, but this is 624, which is a light pink, and 609, which is a cameo pink. So anyway, they provide these swatches in both black and white. So I'm going to fill them out both. And already I can see they've got pretty good coverage to cover the black. So that's nice. So anyway, I've already started this. I'm going to continue. So I am on 615, which is Rouge. And I got going on this white color chart, and I got excited and forgot to do the black one. So that one looks a little more transparent than before, so I'm going to have to go over it a couple times, it looks like. So the first one's had pretty good coverage. This one looks a little less. And this is 612 Neon Pink. So some of the difference in the colors is very subtle. But so I suppose what this means is that each marker is only half the size of a regular marker because we've got two different colors in here. This is 624 light pink. Lots of variations in color. And some so similar. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. I guess you would have to be the judge. It depends what you're working on and if you like all these different shades of the same color. So you see I had to go over that one twice. And it's still a little bit transparent, but not bad overall. And this is cameo pink. Very pale pink. So it'd be interesting to see how long these last. Okay. So this is apparently an off-white. Nice. And RQ, I'm not sure what that is. So this isn't like a regular acrylic paint pens, which I've used before. There's no shaking. This is actually ink based. I'm not really sure what that means. And I guess I won't really be able to tell how I like them until I see how well they last and how well they work on all these different surfaces. Celadon 633, no, Celadon 683. So this is a interesting. could be mistaken for white. It has a little tinge of green in there though. And bud green. Okay, next color, eggshell, 693. So they do have some nice light colors. Eggnog. This is latte. I don't know, if I saw a latte that color, I'm not sure if I'd want to drink it. That one seems very thin, transparent on here, not very good coverage. Okay, went over that 3 times for it to show up. This is sepia, and this also is not very sepia-like. Wonder who came up with these names, huh? Interesting. Okay, butter. Pastel yellow. Banana. Yep, I don't know about that. And yellow. I love doing color swatches. So 614 is heather. And these dry very quickly. I've noticed I can put my hand on them and they don't smudge. This is lilac. And on the white they have a really nice coverage. I mean, these are pretty good too. Some of the lighter colors are pretty transparent. I've had to go over it three times on some. Okay, we're going into the purples and lilacs, lavenders, iris, 613. That one's got good coverage. medium purple. It's got quite a blue tone to it. I'm not sure I would call that purple or not, but the light's odd in here because I've got the shades shut today because it's so hot outside. Okay, medium purple, huh? And 646 orchid. And blush. Grape purple. The interesting thing is they say this works on glass too, so I'd like to try it on glass and see how it works. Not that I ever paint on glass, but I'm just curious. This 651 is purple. This is 650 dark blue. These do feel really nice. The color is fluid. This is royal blue. Works lovely on the black. Shows up nicely. The difference doesn't look too huge on the white. Okay, that was the first tray of paints. I'm going to have to go back and do these, but I'm just going to jump straight into the second set of paints. And they start with the greens. So 635 is green. Looks very turquoise to me. This is laurel green. Nice dusky green. Light on the black there. It's interesting how the colours look different with different backgrounds. Okay, this is a turquoise, so it says 666. So, and there will be children using these colors, so I wonder how these brush chips will do with kids that are very vigorous. This is baby blue. Funny, in the black it looks white, doesn't it? Okay. This is lake green. So I can see if you're an artist that some of these really subtle color shifts would be valuable, you know, because artists are particular about the colors. This is olive, 685. But I think as a child or someone that's not that particular, just wants to color, some of the colors would be a little bit redundant. It all depends what you want to use them for. But my consensus so far is that they write very nicely. The ink is nice. It dries really quick. This is jade green. Lots of variations in colors, subtle shifts. Obviously, they won't last as long as a regular pen. And it's ink, which confuses me because I just don't know what it is. Because I thought, oh, it does say acrylic marker. Okay, this is 632 grass green. So it says ink on the box, but on the pen it actually says acrylic. And when I ordered them, I did think it was an acrylic marker I was getting, and then I was confused because it said ink. So I don't know what that means. Okay, this is fern. Don't believe I've ever seen a fern this color. Interesting. This is sage. I would say that's pretty sage-like. But again, you put it on the black and it looks like a different color, doesn't it? This is sapphire. And teal. Don't they look lovely? Okay, sky blue. Blue. I wonder where these pens were made. What do you think? 667, blue gray. I love blue gray. When I used to see this color when I was a kid. Is that the right color? Oh, yeah, it's a little dissatisfying because that's not the blue gray I was hoping for. But when I was young, I just love the color of blue gray. I was hoping for a little bit more. Let's see how this works. This is ocean blue. Maybe that's more of the color that I was hoping for in the last one. Okay, 648, dazzling blue. Let's see if we're dazzled. I might be a little bit dazzled. It's pretty good. I do like it. This is army green. So the names of the colors don't match up with my experience of these colors. My dad was in the army, and he did used to bring us those great big backpacks that they used to trudge through the jungle in. He was in the Vietnam War. But it doesn't quite match my vision of it. Okay, 653 is tortilla. Also not really tortilla-like in my opinion. Coffee, let's see what the coffee is. Ah, yeah. That is not the color of my coffee. I like a dark roast. But so, it's just a label. Don't take them to heart, or you'll be disappointed. 608, peanut butter brown. Indian red. Okay, 604 copper. Oops. And 607 wood brown. It's funny, it doesn't look brown at all here, does it? I guess it would be a yellow pine or something. Okay, now. So this is Hazelwood 602. And Oyster. Okay, interesting. Peanut brown, because they have a peanut brown here, and they have a peanut brown here, and they're both different numbers. Pretty funny, huh? So you can tell someone was just sitting there trying to think of colors. And they forgot. They named it twice with different numbers. This is Cedar Brown. Quite unlike cedar. Okay, now we're going into gold. 600. Beautiful coverage. See how it does on the black. Yeah, pretty nice, huh? Gold. And 610 is black. The only one I didn't have to go over twice on the black. Okay, 639 is cool gray. Interesting, because it looks a little bit warm to me, but let's see it against the other grays. And you know, we all see color differently, don't we? This is a misty gray. And 601 is silver. And white. Okay, so I thought there wasn't a white in here. But I know we're going to need more white anyway. Doesn't have a white lid. Okay, this is 654 lime gray. Interesting. Okay, to me that is not lime gray. But anyway, this is Nevada. Okay, I'm going to go back and do these colors up here. This was the second set of colors that we just did. Now I'm going back to the first colors and I'm going to do the black. So this is coral pink. This is cherry blossom. I think I'd be upset if my cherry blossom was that color. And this is 622 light orange. And light salmon. Six, 2, 3 is orange. Khaki. Candy pink. And deep rose. Yeah, I think I actually got these two mixed up. Oh yeah, I did. I screwed up. So I think we'll wait a minute for that to dry and then I'll go over it. So, but overall, these are the color swatches. They're pretty gorgeous. I like them. And so I fixed that. It does have good coverage. You see how it covered right over that. Maybe a little harder to see on here. But anyway, yes, these are Grabie swatch sheets and the pens are quite nice. I like the fluid. And we're going to see where they are made. Did you guys have any guesses? Acrylic marker, conforms. Wow, look at that. Doesn't say where it's made. So my guess would be China. But that's interesting, they don't say where it's made. It could say, these just came off of Amazon. I don't know anything else about them, and there is nowhere written on there where they're from. That's funny, I thought they had to say that kind of stuff. But anyway, acrylic, dual tone, acrylic markers by Grabie, brush tips, both ends brush tips, no fine tip, but you can do a fine tip by just doing the edge and then brush tip like that. It just depends on the way you hold it. So anyway, overall opinion, I do like them. I don't think they'll last very long, but I will get back to you and tell you how well they last, because I have large groups of people going to be using them. And if they make it through the year or the season, that would be good. All right, thanks for watching.